And then this for safety. Okay. Let's get straight into the next story bit then. Aethernet. Bayside Bevy. Bum, bum, bum. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew it was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep moving and march on towards Ukapacha. Chances are good we'll find an elector there before we do anything. However, we should see what your opportunistic Pelu friend has to say. I've been waiting for what feels like days and eaten enough of Brukavu's tacos to feed an army. Is it what you'd like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Ukapacha, we depart from the Arch of Dawn, then take the road west of the fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Ukapacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart, when it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. Is it an alpaca? Because yes. Oh, there's a lookout right here. How did I miss that? I was looking up why people hate Dawn Trail, basically, and I'm like, okay, I kind of get it. Like, for all the trials, it's all actually kind of linear. May I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca? These animals can traverse Ukapacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea? Alpacas are native to Yogg-Tog'al. Eorzea has its chocobos and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities and where it is not needed anyway? But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small and being a bit naughty, I ran around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. I see. What do they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. We're really doing this then. So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. I should be a Pelu. Here you go, fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. Why would you leave? I better not get spit on again. You even brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Urquapacha, then that's what we'll do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, cactus.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urquapacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Urquapacha. Wow. Oh, it's chilly here.
So this is Urquapacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts...
Oh, that is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places. But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watrunpelo.
Oh, truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Beautiful. What a trip.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urquapacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end.
You got swindled, lad.
But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels.
But wait.
Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
Oh, that's nice.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliyollal. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Are you sure if you want their votes and
Don't
support?
get lost.
It's right there.
It's right there. Don't you see the giant aetheryte crystal just floating around in the middle of the world? This is it. Wachumpelo, home of the Pelu Pelu. Wilklamat would have arrived before us. That's not good. What happened? You've come all this way for the right of succession? Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn Servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate, then, that I might deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the soldiers of our budding ruler. Yes. And a nation's ruler should dress her best for when her adoring peoples, yes? For her adoring people, yes. Finery for our finest lady, that's right. Come, third promise, my well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady. I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? Erenville, when did you... Ah, a Shatona from far-off Jactural. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, of course. My shop door is always open. So I'll get these beggars out of here. You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Luke Lamar fall prey to his affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. Hey Sniper, what's up? A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Erenville's words of caution to heart. At least they respect your boundaries. Like, they do come on a little strong, but at least when you're like, thank you, not interested, they're like, okay, I'm over here. Not my finest moment, I'll admit. But now we're here, let's do what we came to do, find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Kryle, Alize and I will speak with the merchants. Wilklamat, you and Erenville might try approaching travellers and passers-by. Kerri, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. Oh, there's a porter. We gotta click some buttons. We gotta click this guy. Ready. And we gotta go over here. Beeble jar. The Dawn Servant's Elector. Oh, I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the right of succession, I take it. Me, I don't much care who sits on the throne so long as they keep Tyrell peaceful. People tend to not be in a mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. Oh, right, yes, you were asking about the Elector business. Being that freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobley, would probably tell you more about it. Okay. But first, We must talk with the alpaca keep. I'm scared to talk to this independent merchant. I feel like they would swindle you. Take you for all you're worth, you know? Alpaca fillet. Mega Magui pineapple. Silver Lobo hide. Okay. Electors. Oh yes, I've heard about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zoralja. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. In the thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Ooh. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? No, I would not. Very well. You said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zoralja or his policies. Savage. For war to spread trade. Hello there, I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our priced alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not too long ago. Tobley, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobley noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. So go talk to Tobley, huh? You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobley is the man to talk to about the contest. Now, if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. The little alpaca wool. Little fluffies. So cute. That is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobley? Tobley? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is though. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobley often mentions his favourite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could, am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. Ah, so it's like a game. Easy enough, all I have to do is offer Tobley a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay someone we think might be Tobly. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great, we can meet back here with our impressions. Just give him an offer he can't refuse. Well, obviously I'm not Tobly. I mean, oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobly is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. Visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. Hurry along, I've coats to brush and smelly spit to mop up. You think I might be Tobly? Well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Am I Tobly? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the Third Promise and her entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commence the rite of succession then? Oh. Okay. That was easy. So who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. The nonchalant ranch hand. He seemed unconvincing to me, but if that's your choice, then that's who we'll talk to. Tobly, I offer you a deal. The truth of who you are in exchange for a tidy sum. What do you say? I say hand over the coin. The truth is, I'm not even a ranch hand. I just like to come by and watch the alpacas. What? You don't even work here? I knew I should have gone with my gut on this one. But now's not the time to mourn wasted coin. We need to regroup and rethink this. Oh no. That loud, boastful fellow? I suppose he could be Tobly. Only one way to find out. Just throw money at all these people. Nothing would make me happier than knowing your identity. So how about we make a deal and you tell me the truth? I have money. Then I agree to your trade. Done and done. As for my part of the bargain, I am not Tobly. I'm not the head ledger and not the head rancher. I'm just a humble ranch hand. You're not him? Damn it, Kerri, I trusted you. That coin could have bought me 300 gourmet tacos. I can't let this taco tragedy distract me from what matters most. We need to determine which one is Tobly. I bet you it's none of them. That's why people hated this MSQ. The diligent one? Huh? We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. I offer and gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am head ledger of Wachimfellow and head rancher of the family ranch. I'm also one of Gul Jaja's chosen electors. Wonderful. Though it took more coin than I would have liked to know for certain. Oh, sorry. My bad. She found you! Fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here.
Deducing the Dunservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Not hard at all.
Oh. Spooky dooky.
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobli, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobli. That's part of the test.
You're Tobli.
Without
Oh,
even
God.
asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
It's well done, guys.
Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one. You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Ugh. Righto.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example!
Oh, God. The example. It's cute.
This
Kinda.
is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Don't do it as a trap.
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
No!
Ah! The little monster spat on me! Oh, that stinks!
Oh my
I
god.
can't.
So dramatic.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Yuck.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the
Prepare
creatures
well
dwell.
how? What do I need?
And by you, I mean the claimants only.
Oh.
The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
Uh-oh.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
Mm-hmm.
As I said, The Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Yeah, okay.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wow, someone's full of hubris.
Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
He's so chill.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Also, you're already covered in spits. How much worse can it get? Just go do the thing, have a shower, call it a day.
Are you all right, Orklamat? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Go do the thing! Oh my god.
Did you find the Elector?
Sure did, it's right here. We have the
We
challenge.
certainly did.
Like, I get why people were frustrated with this, because there's so much yapping. Because it's like, what's the challenge? The challenge is this. And then there's like a whole bit. So did you find the challenge? Yeah, we said that the thing was this thing that we have to do. And would you mind taking a sniff of me just to make sure the stench is really... You're going to need to have another shower anyway. Just have one later. Silly goose. As Wilka might help demonstrate, the Valley of Alpacas are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Wonderful, give me one of those. You have to make one. You need to find a saddler and make them an offer. Oh. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. Oof. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that comes to around 1 million or so. Mayhap if we all pitch in. No, this is my feat to accomplish. It wouldn't feel right having others pay the cost. I'll find the money somehow. In that case... That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier, 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade free for more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million, so we're looking at 100 times more. Right, I panicked and got confused with Delphino's million gil. Gotta spend money to make money, baby. I'm not so sure about the trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after we arrived. I hate it when you're wrong. Then let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again. Marblu, I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. Is it alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants toward the first step of the feat like you asked. As long as Woklamak goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddle then, Third Promise. I don't know why you made your offer. I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, although, Kerri, I think you should go with Wooklamut. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over and surely have sage advice to share. Yeah, 100% I do. 100%. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing, but I'll leave the wool with Kerri anyway. Better to keep my hands free. I puts it in my pockets. To begin, I suggest by trading the wool to Hovley the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Ooh, testing the waters, hey? I might learn something for the real world here. Oh, there's a fade. Just rolling up in my tank. Something I can do for you? We've come to bargain. Dormormu, we've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. What might that be? Mezcal. I like to nurse a cup at the day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of the quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us, Third Promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. God, that's like half price. Hold on. Did you say Third Promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle's going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Zaralja will go to war and his cavalry will need saddles, lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, Third Promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. You can't just change the price. Why'd you have to open your fat mouth? Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring in more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wooklamut. The younger ones, though, to them strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from those horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future for the second promise envisions. Crave the future that the second promise envisions. They've become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Hovley, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for greater profit. What about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like before the Yokoi ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn Servant to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I'd better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. When we're expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset, nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have the head for trade or stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of Tololiol on the line. But neither will I. We will make you a Dawn Servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration, so let's try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs the alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to require it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. What about old mate? Of course, the weaver. Bolnuk was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to that road where we first met him. I went too far. This is the spot. After Bolnuk talked to us, he walked off to the south. Then he was probably going to Ikuflo's Inn. Most visitors in Huachapelo end up staying there. Shall we check and see? Yes, let's. Where can I see my hunt? The hunt stuff that I picked up. It's not in the hunting log. Can I have that basket, Kerri? Go. Thanks. Now let's see what we can do. Bolnuk, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third promised you wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? So we need you to give us $10,000 in exchange for this alpaca wool so that I can win and maintain peace in the realm. I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Peace in Tyrell is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve peace with that peace wins the throne. Yeah. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. That's very generous, Bolnuk. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. God, he paid 5 times the amount. I have every faith in you, Third Promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. So now we go back to the poncho guy and be like, hey, we've got a quality ponchulo for you. Can't believe you couldn't come up with your investment with the first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Kerri remembered our weaver friend, all I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Oh my god, it's like gambling. Woo! Here, Kerri, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Erinville would never let me hear the end of it. All set. Our next deal is waiting to be found. Hey, mofo! We've done it! Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one? They have a fabulous sense of style. It's a nice sturdy poncho, but the design is traditional. I don't think fashion is part of its appeal. Oh, okay. So only people with a practical need would be interested. Wait, that's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for people without a poncho and hope they'll be eager to buy our poncho. There you go, we find demand for our supply. So where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travellers. Anyone going up for a hike in the mountains? Like this guy. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamurja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably Landsguard or sellswords. Mamurja who soldier for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if they have bared shoulders, Mamurja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Correct. He's got a sword. He's already got hella ponchos. I can't tell what this guy's got going on. And I can't really tell what this guy's going on. Let's see, no coat or cloak, but also no weapon. We might have a winner. Ho there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here, barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a toolmaker from Toliahal, and I was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the Pelu I'm a man who takes pride in his appearance and therefore his work as well, but now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day, for I have a poncho. What a splendid poncho. This would be the perfect replacement for the coat I lost. We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade for one of your fine tools, perhaps. What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I'd value it at 1 pel in the thousands column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000, we have a deal. You don't want to say that in front of him. A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's mate garden, for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate. And I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Okay, bye. Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. To Miplu's mate garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. Oh. Oh. These ones will be the calm type, right? Excellent trade! Success! Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you have a mind to change professions, you'd make an excellent merchant. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold on to this. That's right. Because I never lose anything. Let's mount up. Hell yeah. Whee! They're so good. Look at their little bums. Ooh, so much XP. Can you imagine walking all the way across Tyrol? Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty here. So cool. Wait, where's the mountain from here? Like, oh, it's just like across the way. Oh, you have the talent for peddling, don't even worry. So that's what they're getting out of it. They're hoping to prove that they can be a peddler by helping us. I was like, why would you just offer to help us? That makes no sense. You don't get anything out of this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. A Noctocactua. A Noctocactua. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Ikulvo's inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Servant, weren't you, Third Promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand, I was an orphan too, you see. Totally took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them. Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. And add that to Woklamat's way with people and we should have no trouble making a favourable deal. That's Miplu's herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the Third Promise and let's get bargaining. We have come to bargain. Let us see what we can get. You're Miplu, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have on offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of its exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the thousands column, the same price as the hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mistress Miplu, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. We've missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way, a generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offence, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. You won't have need of fucking anything. The robots will do it. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wooklamat. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair, given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this then? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Kona's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the fields. Then you can go ahead and add our labour to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Kerri and I have mate together. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then, and mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. God, that's a tall order, mate. It's 15 bundles plus a tool for the price of 1 sack of leaves. Mate. What a rip. Should I change into botanist for this? It's so pretty here. It's just so nice. Oh, look at that town there. Oh, my voice is shreked from yesterday and getting my vaccine. You've brought some leaves then? I have. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. Here, we've brought our share as well. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honour mine. After adding the value of your labour to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. Premium mate! Bought at the shop, 1 sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands column. Hello! Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. We can bury it, if you will. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutual agreeable trade. Hey, psychologist! As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Ciao, ciao! Mablu, what's wrong? As I was saying before, even after everything Tobli's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobli to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave? Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tyrell's peace, and become Dawn's servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobli held the same opinion, so just talk to him. Oh. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. You got this. What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. What? Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Korna and Zoralja? Zoralja! I mean, of course I am. I'm Wooklamon of the Dawn's Promise, after all. Oops, sorry, chat. Smacked you. Backhanded you. Excellent trade! Success! Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. Okay. To the distillery. Anything to hunt here? Oh, we can literally just... Oh, God. We can literally just teleport back. Now, bada bing, bada boom. Spirit bond. Poo-poo spirit bond. We'll want to speak with the man with the name of Gobli. Even among his fellow distillers, he is regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information, which means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, Kerri, perhaps Wooklamon could do the same in the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Gossip, eh? Hello, Bibi and Jack. Me? I'm a chef from Tuliahal. I often come here to buy Gobli's mezcal, the finest in Tyrell according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes of me. It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. So don't drink the Kool-Aid. Gobley might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumour has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of Sunperch. Don't know what that has to do with anything. There's not so much I can say about Gobley, but I can tell you what Gobley's been saying. The other day, he was muttering about monsters prowling around Agave Jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. There it is. Their presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients and thus driven up the prices of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. We've got our in, baby. We're doing combat. To combat. So what did you find out? Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You can go ahead and I'll bring Wooklam up. All the way up here? Whee! Hi, Gobley. You have business with me, madam? Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? This is money-making music. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pel, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal? Just like that? Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? You cheeky bugger. Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? The chef's distaste for strong drink, Gobley's invitation to the palace, the monsters in the Agave fields. Let's hold on to that one. We need to consider our timing. Okay. Distaste for strong drink. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard if one of your regular customers, the chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance. And brewed from the finest leaves, of course. You're right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of the Habigo friend, but I did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Cheeky. A As I expect you are aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumoured invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honour and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Valak Shunsa. It would be such a shame to miss the chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. What's wrong with my garments? That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for Paul? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing, an introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnok, and his works are highly regarded in Tuliolo. As a supporter of Uklamat and keen observer of palace politics, he would doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. We do it, we do it. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Agave Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly, he would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. All right, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment and Kerri and I will take care of the prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnok. The fields you're looking for are just north of Wachipello. Be safe. I love when we get to kick some things in the face hole. Ooh, there's a fate here too. God, I can't get used to all these bloody buttons. There's so many buttons. If anyone knows how to play Bard, please let me know. Because I have to like re-button all my buttons and I don't understand shit. Only thing I know is how to reapply my dots because I am a Shadow Priest. I have at least like one backup job that's a little bit lower so I can multitask, because if I stay on my Gunbreaker for the MSQ, that's gonna outlevel everything so fast. That should be Agave Jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you've finished clearing out your share of the pests. this on bar too. Peloton, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, there's one more. Let's change the gunbreaker because it might be a big boy. Might be a big boy. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Marblu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Or we could just bada bing bada boom ba. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have the sack of leaves. There you go. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. You're welcome. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Bolnook as agreed. What a bargain. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Marblu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. It's the Palu Palu. Marblu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand. For now, should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Oh, yeah. How you doing, Crimson? I'm getting there. I'm making progress. We have a really busy next couple of weeks, so I'm trying to chip away. Success! And then I did a bunch of like fates and side quests and stuff last night. Like to level my other jobs in the meantime. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Could you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Hovley's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Oh god, thank god. I'd be so paranoid. Phew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. Get your tools ready, saddler. We've brought your precious mezcal. Based on the 11 quests you've done, I like it so far, but I can understand when that people have gotten frustrated with like all the filler. It's like, just get me on the thing already. Like, let's do the stuff. But like, I'm enjoying the little stories of each like challenge. But it's like when they talk about the challenge and then everyone else catches up and then they're like, hey guys, what's up? And then it's like, so the challenge is blah, blah, blah. And there's like more dialogue than there needs to be, you know. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. And some swords. Though I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zaraljal, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, third promise. Great! Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Don't even have to bring mats. Half of this expansion is kind of filler, but also feels like setting the scene. Well, yeah, that's the thing, because you've come into this completely new area and they're literally immersing you so that you understand how each of the little, like, communities work and societies work. Like, they're like, oh, this area is basically this area is basically that. And then you go there and you're like, oh, now I get to actually get the backstory, like, fully immerse myself to understand how they function and why each of them is important and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of interesting. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste the smooth mezcal already. Get wasted, friend. Enjoy. We did it! The saddle is ours! And to think we started out with only a 100-pound basket of alpaca wool. Marvel, you're going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you, it makes me so glad to hear you say that, third promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Feat accomplished! Success! Trade achieved. Basically, I feel like a lot of people that didn't enjoy it probably, like, don't tend to play as much for the story anyway. Like, I think the pacing is pretty good so far. You've acquired the saddle then, eh? Yes, and in no small part to Marblu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. Did we do it? Great sunken gods, I did it! Yay! Yatta! He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he were completely accepting of Wuklamat's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle is being coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only now noticing that? Oh, here comes old mate. Zarolja, he's back. What the fuck? Having done exactly what he set out to do. He brought back a golden alpaca. I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it yielded rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wooglamut. I doubt they tried to bash the thing. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Tyrell can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of war's merciless nature, these are what moved the clans to join the founding of Tyrell all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth, they've basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much-needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. Like, I'm getting the sense that we're gonna lose the throne, and then old mate is gonna kick up the biggest fucking fuss, and then we have to save all of Tyrell. 'Tis true that the war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I've seen with my own eyes what comes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind. The Gallian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well as they should. Men are not beasts, only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Galorjajar did not elevate the Mamorja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tyrell, but the star in its entirety. What? Why? I need not explain myself, do you? Spooky ass motherfucker. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much deserved keystone? He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Kona. It's like we're not even family. Kinslayer! I'm alive! Oh fucking god. Oh my god. Living rent-free in my fucking head forever. I'll ponder Zarolja and his mysteries later. Right now I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle. I've practiced how to use it, and so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The Valley of Orunkancha is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wukulmat off on her hunt. Oh. How far is that? Okay, before we head off, I'm just going to run to the bathroom and take a quick break, give my voice a little bit of a rest, have a bit of a stretch, have a bit of a snacky, get some water. I suggest you all do the same if you're gaming. I'm alive. With some snackies. So much hair, my god. We are back. Hello. Alright. We are heading off to catch ourselves an alpaca, and on the way, maybe do some fights. Oh, nice. Thanks. Ooh. Ooh. Hunting. Choco boy, help me. What are you doing? Oh, I went too far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's the one thing I don't like about ranged characters is it's so easy to leash the mobs. Oh my god, that arrow is so sick. Oops. 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 Oh, I think we're going this way. I can do this. I know I can. Oh. Sheer.
Good luck there, Promise!
Thanks. I'll need it.
I think that's the
Truth be
first time we
told,
heard her voice.
Still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it.
It's so weird getting to know a character really well, and then the first time you hear them talk is like 2 hours later.
But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Right. I'm off.
Good luck, girlie.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will
Sounds
I.
like a baby.
Wooklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Set up camp, huh?
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the...
Yeah. I'm gonna camp out here tonight. Meanwhile, tomorrow, old mate's gonna win the whole thing in the meantime.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
We're also going to find
When I was
weird
much
animals.
younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt.
My mentor.
Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self.
Did you find
took
what
those
that
words
is?
to heart,
What you're seeking?
and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding this city of gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the rite of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City.
The Golden
Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
Her voice is so light.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
I did it.
I did it. Yeah.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Like we don't have other crap to do. Sleep on the alpaca. We've got places to be. The alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feat of gold. I hope so. Ooh, select a reward. Standard spectrum die. More. Wilkamart still seems a bit unsteady on her feet, hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Mate tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. Oh, what a sweetie pie. As Marbly so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. 100%. Oh. Oh, I was like, did they make it all the way? They did, actually. But I was like, hold on a second. It's practically like right here. No, go away. God, look at that alpaca. Wait, you can talk to it? Oh, maybe not. That tea really is magical. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas, what grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to. They're adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, there is no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yatta! Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zoralja did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Galul Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tolyahalal in a time when the mountain giants, the Yokoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Galul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure equal to Yokoi in stature and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Galul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. Oh, what a good leader! Call him Viserys. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Galul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu from the Yokoi's subjugation. Then he turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who travelled as he did, intent on fostering amity between clans. So it was that a few words from Galul Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never before heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelu Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Galurjaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up to the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that third promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Marblu's right, your perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Oh my god, stop with the imposter syndrome already. Holy shit. Your dad literally loves you, like... Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. And here it is. Oh, yeah. 5 more to go. You're well on your way, third promise. We'd have been lost without you, Marblu. Thanks to you, I've learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas and I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wuklamite. You've given me the courage to say that what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Tobli, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Marblu. It gladdens me to hear you found your calling, which you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobli. What did I tell you, Marblu? There's one last thing I can help you with, third promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yokoi. Aren't they the scary slave giant people? They once ruled over far more than just Urapacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yok Tural and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yokoi have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh, Kryle, I have a question I'd been meaning to ask. And since we've finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it first became fashionable in Yogyakarta around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey, yet the dawn servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first into peddler business, eh, Marblu? Yup. Right then, that's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Toli Halal and plan our next move. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zarolja's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wukalamat. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Marblu. You might be right. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Zarolja and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong or wise like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things, so let's go! Holy! Oh, we have some things to unlock here. What's up here? Oh my god, these houses are so cute. I'm a merchant blessed by fortune, if I do say so myself. I believe our meeting today is of no chance encounter, but the hands of fate guiding us for one singular purpose, the exchange of invaluable items at an unbelievable price. If I could direct your attention over here for just a moment. Oh my god, hi Christy! Thanks for the follow. I hope you had, didn't you go to FanFest? I think you went to FanFest. I hope it was good. Feast your eyes on these crates of exceedingly rare and precious corrupted crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? They were extracted from remote regions of Eorzea and shown a brilliant orange hue, quite unlike your run-of-the-mill crystals. No. It looked like it was. I just went to a watch party here, but even that was nice. Like, everyone was freaking out. Freaking out! So it was cool. It was like watching Avengers Endgame. Sorry, I clearly misheard you. It almost sounded like you said 1 million. They're not even worth a fraction of that price. Well, for such a low price, I'd be a fool to refuse. Oh, God. I'm sure there will be. I'm sure there would. Fuck, it would be so nice to actually go to Japan Fan Fest. That would be wild. But that takes money. What do you mean? Considering how much it set me back to purchase them, the price I'm offering should be perfectly reasonable. Strange, these are precious crystals, are they not? Yeah. These crystals are considered priceless treasures in Eorzea, right? I love how the music sounds like when you're trying to negotiate with a terrorist in Final Fantasy VIII, like the do 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 do, or like when old mates, when you're witnessing old mates being dickheads. What are they called again? Blue and red. And you see them like do 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 do, and they're just doing dumb shit. Let me see if I'm getting this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, but they're also highly volatile. And in the past, you once used such crystals together with an elemental converter to do battle with powerful entities you call primals? Yeah. What's more, you kept them in a watered container at all times to protect against their deleterious effects? All of which is to say no practical use for such crystals has been discovered, meaning no one with sense would ever bother to mine them? The peddler who sold these crystals to me never mentioned any word of this. He claimed that they're extremely rare in Eorzea, which is why I decided to purchase them in the first place, even at the exorbitant price he offered. Naturally, I believed him, having never seen crystals of their like. Could you blame me? But if they really have no use... You've been swindled, my friend. No! Oh, I've been swindled. No. That is the least of Pelus. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. At any rate, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this? I need someone I can trust. What do I get? This is a blue quest. This is an MSQ. I'm just picking up blue quests so I don't forget to do them later. So what's this blue quest? I'm running out of quest slots, by the way. Attacked by beasts. Save some friend. Right, these ones we're gonna have to do quickly. Wait, where? Oh, we've got to go all the way around for that one. Hello? Nope. Hello? Found one. I love that each mount has its own background music. That's so sick. What are you going to unlock for me? Wait, what's this? There's more. We're trying to get some MSQ done, my friend. I'm running out of quest slots. How far does this guy want me to go? Oh, nah, mate, you're on your own. I've got places to be. Later. Later. If just the music here fucking slaps. We've now won keystones from both the Feet of Reeds and the Feet of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Galulshajar's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Let's visit the Giants next. Like Krile said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Uruk is in the upper reaches of Uruk-Pacha. Unless you're keen on scaling cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kozamulka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we can call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. But why? Oh. The flight of wee wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination? Of course. Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. We need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jajar. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachu Mkupepepekadekadekiki. And a good person to know. Want to come along? Absolutely nailed the name of that place. Let's go then. I either nailed the name of that place or had a stroke. Not sure which. It's fine. Ready? The markets of Wachumekimeki. Oh, Wachumekimeki. Okay. Are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Bivvy. I have not. Oh yeah, why we hunt? Will result in abandonment of your... How do I check my current one? That's what I haven't been able to... Wait, why we hunt? Oh, I can't access it because I'm too low. That's right. Ardleshire, Crustadium, Obshalian. Oh god, so many odd and Obshalian. I should do those, shouldn't I? Oh god. Razat Khan, I should do that too. Oh god. Bagni Elpis. Progress. Oh, the Mark Bill. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Cool. Well, I will just continue with these in my inventory. Oh, where's the bell? Gotta send old mates on their ventures. Ooh, there's someone for some triple triad over there. I just got some new cards. I went to the Golden Saucer yesterday. Got some new cards. Auntie's Tacos. Named for the owner here, the lovely T-Sol. If you're after the best tacos in Tolhialal, this place sits at the top with the other place that we went to already. You say that third promise, but you only ever eat old Brock Ever's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, dear soul, it's been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop by for a bite once the contest is over. You could literally buy some food right now. Like, we're on the way, we're hungry, it's taco time. Just do it. Oh, script exchange. Script exchange. My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine morning? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Can you fix it? You stand among Terrell's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. Who's your companion? This is Kerri, great adventurer. I brought her here to meet you, actually. Thought you might have a reason to visit Meki Becky sooner or later. Don't allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand centre of trade. A pleasure to meet you. You there! Stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before. Oh, the one from the boat. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pick up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. What do you want? That is to say... And we're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if you could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by link pearl if you find him first. Oh my god. Yep, we're in the fluff. We are in the fluff of the MSQ. Oh, yep, we've got to touch the crystal first. Hold. Hold. God, the music really does make you want to just flap around, you know what I mean? Ba-da-ba. Where's old mate hiding? Did they run out to the ocean? Goodness. Oh, found him. Hello. We've met before, haven't we, on the ship? You found him? I'll be right there. Why'd you run off like that? Did you have business with Ripley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourselves with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. What the fuck? I beg of you, don't ask me to explain, do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. And a hug. You're too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolo, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Uldar. Oh, it started off so well enough, but the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all confidence, crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take a ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning with new shores, yet as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence! Okay then. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. You have experience with my predicament? Of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Actually, yes. Yes, she does. Not me, I'm Walker Lamont, the third promise of Tuliolo. I'm good, daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. What of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? You can't measure your worth by the success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions would be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Why don't you just become a smith, then? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. You can be a dogshit goldsmith and practice? Or just do something else? just do something else? More filler. Let's go see how he's going. I feel like this is probably all the stuff people skipped. They're just like, yeah. Making family proud. My destiny. Etc, etc. Found my courage. Oh, good. Lovely. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. I'm a goldsmith from Uldar in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wachumeki, if you will have me. I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what this was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wachumeki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. Don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would have not had that moment of much needed self-reflection. I hope you get to see them there as a vendor. Like we go off, we keep doing stuff, and then we come back and they're there and you can buy earrings off them now. That would be so fun. I almost forgot. Do you have your ex ready? Do you have your ex ready? Rudely. Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of Wachumeki artisan. Oh ho, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Oh yeah. Well, good luck to you, Fontaine. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbour. Wouldn't want to keep Erenville waiting. Can I have a taco on the way? Nah, can't actually buy tacos. Upset. Enough with the secrecy. What's the big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. Oh? What is that? It's a... It's a punity? Punuti? It's the punpun. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. Oh, beautiful. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason to. First alpacas, now punities. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. But did it have to be my old nemesis, another boat? Wait, does Erenville become our Beastmaster, like, mentor or something? I took you for someone who was up to the challenge, was I wrong? Ugh. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kazumolka rowed those riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Dural now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. God! Lamati, travelling up the river, I presume. Seems that way. Does that mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. Traitors. Traitors. Escorting a promise the same as you. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the Studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought, who better to recruit to my cause? I contacted the scholar who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you 2, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tol Yolal spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavour. He's even more opaque than Orianger at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one more question before you leave. Kona and Wuklamad are vying for the throne. As Kona's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. We won't disappoint you. Bloody traitors. Disappointed in you, Daddy Thancred. Very disappointed. Not angry, just disappointed. Thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation with a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It's true that I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. Leave the handling of the punity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away as far from the front of the boat as possible. I'll bash 'em. Then we shall remain on the deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Oh, I need to unlock my picto. Then Kral will stand guard with Kerri. And Viper. And Beastmaster. I'll keep Erenville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavour to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Hoo-wah! Hee. Let the hunt begin. Boy. I don't like that guy. Oh, it's a Judy. It's a Judy. For old Turali. Ihu Katumu. Oh, I need better gear to do it. Oh, there we go. With 2 keystones now won and her father's historic journey pointing the way, Wuklamut sets her sights on the Melbourne settlement perched above the waterfalls of Kosamalka. As misfortune would have it, the wild storm which passed through the region has collapsed the great stairs leading up the cliffs, leading the resourceful Erenville to arrange an alternative route. Let's go with the party. Yeah? Oh my god, look at him. Bizaralja or oh gods, is it Bakuljaja? Oh my god, I can't see through Kryle's Pictomancy. It's crazy. Very cool effects though. I love how it's all like 2D, like anime style. I don't know. It's very different compared to everything else. Ecto now. Like, just seeing Trial play it was really fun. I don't understand it at all, but I'm excited. Go away, Baloo Jaja. We are not friends. I guess we're going this way. We're gonna go kill this thing. Hi, Rocker. Oh, we got a prime Punuti. My voice is barely holding out today, but we're still here for a little bit. This big boy, I hope he's gonna help us. Oh my god. Oh dear. Nuggets.
You'll not escape this!
Oh. Okay, I won't go that way. I will go the opposite way. Oh my god. I love how Wolfram runs like right underneath me. It's like, dude. Do you go on with the crocodile? Yeah, it does.
This should do it!
How cool the Pictomancer effects. It looks like a comic book. See that? So cool. didn't stay here this time. Holy. The fact that they all just like ran into me. Last time Wooklama was like, I want to go stand on you. And I'm like, bruh. You cannot be standing here with that on your head. Oh, this is pretty. This is really pretty. Oh my god. What are you doing in the game right now? I'm curious because I'm just coming back. Sorry, it's like hard to talk right now. My voice is like really fatiguing at the moment. I just came back because I bought Dawn Trail when it came out. And then I got distracted by The War Within and Midnight in WoW. I'm back now. I'm just coming back to you. Where are you at? Me too! Were you on the WoW train? Or was it for other reasons? That's so funny. Literally saying please. And all of a sudden I have to like rebind all of my characters. And I'm like, thank goodness they don't have talent trees in this game. Moving country. FPS track. Yeah, fair. That's very incredibly stressful. Yeah, all of mine were like in weird spots and all of my gear sets disappeared. Like, everything was messed up. I lost my house. Big boo. So I'm just like really slowly, like, I'm taking it super easy. Like I haven't done a lot. Like basically, Gunbreaker is the one that I'm most comfortable with. So I'm like, obviously, let me set that up and I'll kick off MSQ doing that. And then the next one that I set up was Bard, just so that if I happen to come across any fates or whatever, like a bonus XP, like side quests and shit I want to do, I can quickly switch to Bard and do that to like level up a little bit. Then the next I have to sort out a healer, just in case I have to do like, if it's quicker to do a roulette or something on a healer, then make sure I have that set up. And I've got my botanist. But I haven't set up the buttons on the botanist. I've just been doing like leaves and shit. Because that was, the botanist was the leave quests. The leave quests that were currently available were botanists. These are gross. I don't like these. What is this? Ew. A Mimikot. So yeah, I'm just like, that's fine. I'll just really slowly over time just keep like setting up my other jobs again. Because I pretty much have to relearn them all anyway. Like Bard, I still learn. I have no idea what I'm doing at all. I've never understood the concept of a Bard other than shooting arrows. And play song and sometimes have buff, and that's it. So loud as well. Yeah, it's pretty loud, isn't it? I feel like it looks really loud to me too. Like people have been saying it's fine, but it does look really loud to me. But only certain times, like sound effects maybe. Like, the music sometimes hits, the voice, obviously, like, always just, what does performance mean? Oh, people playing stuff, yeah, turn that down. Like, yeah. But sometimes it's so quiet, like, sometimes especially the voices, like, so quiet. It's insane. Yeah, it's a bit better. Just take the edge off a little bit. And then you get into a cutscene and it's like, time to go and do something. We're gonna do some things. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna come see you. And you're like, I'll just turn up for me a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I think that's much better. Oh, you're still on Endwalker? Have a good dinner for me, because I'm hungry. Oh, speaking of which, I have another one of these. Oh my gosh, how cute! I don't want to kill him. Sewing. Oh, he's dancing. He's dancing. He's dancing.
Hold still.
Oh, goodness. Oh god, don't spit. We've had enough of spit. We don't need more spit.
Are you alright?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh god, panic. Slap him.
Back off!
Back off. I'm still not used to my buttons. We are right in the old shenanigans. Whoop. Got 'em. I love this duty. It's cute. Apparently people didn't like it. I like it here. It's nice. Like, it's so pretty. It's getting too ready. Yeah, it is.
I have you.
I have you. Can't believe Daddy Thancred and Uncle Orionjay have deceived me. Unbelievable. And Graha never showed up. Like, bro, disappointed. The unbelievable audacity. They deceived me. They've received me. Oh my god. Have you wait for my stream to lag? Oh my god. Is that why? That's so funny. Oh my god, Rocker. Arthur's been making me watch How I Met Your Mother. And last night we got up to an episode where fucking Neil Patrick Harris pretends that he's marrying Britney Spears, like the characters in the show, and they come in with like matching shirts, and he's wearing glasses, and he's like pretending to be a huge nerd. Barney, he's like the fucking the suave ladies man guy, like full player, just like fucks chicks, leaves in the morning type vibe. But he wanted to make his friend jealous, so he gets with this girl who's got a crush on his friend. Goes to like pretends that he's like a big nerd. I can't remember what it was exactly that he said. But he was like, no, we're not going out tonight. I'm gonna go home with my girlfriend, wait for her to fall asleep, and then spend what little time I can in front of the cold blue light of my computer screen or some shit like that, playing video games. I could not stop fucking laughing because I just slapped Arthur. I'm like, that's you. That's so, yeah, he's laughing and I'm laughing. I couldn't fucking take it. It was so funny. It was so accurate. Let me see if I can find a clip. Oh, her name was Abby. She played Abby. Hang on. Wait. Oh my god, can't fit on the screen. Nah, they didn't. Hang on, they didn't post the exact clip. Damn. I'm also trying not to spoil myself. No, they're only getting the proposal, they're not getting the funny joke. Damn, they don't show it. But it was so fucking funny. I wish I could find it. Because it was so bloody accurate. It was like so highly specific that it just took me the fuck out. No one's got a good clip of it. All these guys rolling around on their little legs. I'm unable to obtain the item because I already possess one. Aww. Oh my god, it's a giant cipher. Apex Predator, Apollyon. Apollyon. Mapping the realm completed. Oh my goodness. Are they helping us? Or are they eating him too? Oh my god, he's eating them. Feeding on the beast has strengthened the wing beats. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh god. He's zooming. Big, oh god. Oh no. Oh god. The blades of famine are strong. What the heck? What the heck? just like that trial we did.
Hold still. Try this. Back off.
Strengthened its forearms. Oh, God. I am well. All is well. I love this dungeon. Oh God, Alphino's dead. Oh God, okay. Understood. Understood. Oh God. Alphino's dead, y'all. What do we do? How do we win the video game when the robot healer is dead?
Here.
Like, I can't fix stupid. I don't know. Like, there's only so much I can do, fam. What? What the hell? The manatee? The fight? Yeah, it was fine. That one was fine. This one's the one that's freaked me out the most, I think. Maybe tanks don't notice it, maybe. I'm trying to remember now because I know that there were some little dudes that came out at some point, like the family came out, but I don't remember anything else.
Try this.
Maybe if I don't get hurt, then he can't waste his heals on me and then he can keep himself alive. And then he just stands there. What do you mean? No wonder he's dying. Okay, now the wind thingo. That guy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. So far so good this time.
This should do it!
Yeah, for the love of God, limit break him. For the love of God, slap him. Please. Please, Wooklabot. Press the button, bro.
I'll show you.
Thank you. What's a day? Yeah, you get to actually learn some stuff, I think, for sure. We did it! Second chance points, baby! Kerri the Small. Yes. Kerri the Small.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
So sad.
Hey! Everyone all right?
Mate. 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 Bro. I was worried we might not catch up to you. Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Yokoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout this region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide. We are landing this boat anytime soon. Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. Whoa. Yes, amazing. Now please let me off. Time for more tacos. I have heard cats don't like water. This place is very pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There are more boats. Are you... Oh, you're not all right. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There's a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who have ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Lord Clamart? We could rest along the way, too. Damn it all! A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. Asking if everyone's alright and then now it's silence. Yeah, I know. Well, come on. I love how you call them Alicia and Alphanos. Alphonse. Ignore me, it's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Very well, but if I might always say one thing, just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. Bitch and moan all you like. We are here for you. But cry like... Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. That's true. Truth. You as well, Kerri. I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Except me. I'm the only one anyone wants to talk to. There's no option to be like, buck up, pal. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting that admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up to the others. Oh, they're all spread out across the... Wait, what's going on here? Wait, what do you... Wait, what's it? Wait! Oh. Oh. Okay, well, let me at least get over there so that we can attune. I was like, where did these other quest thingos come from? Because we've been over here. Let me just attune and then we will continue the MSQ another day because it's been 3.5 hours and my voice is struggling. Just click this button, not alpha no, because I don't want to bait myself again. Yeah. Okay. Sarah is on again. If y'all want to see some raid rogu, if you're into the Final Fantasies and you want to see raid prog, because I probably won't be ever doing raid prog in Final Fantasy. I feel like I never have the time to even get to that point where I would even have a group. But if you are into it, I will send y'all on your way over there to check that out. And thanks for coming, YouTube. Always love you.